Liverpool rocked by shock twists on and off the pitch. Don't miss a second. Subscribe now for instant Reds updates, exclusives, and breaking alerts. Integral Liverpool star dreams of Real Madrid switch as Reds move into pole position for 100 million-hour winger. One of Liverpool's most important players dreams of joining Real Madrid amid links with the Spanish giants, while the Reds are in a strong position to sign a 100 million euro rated winger who could replace Mo Salah. Arne Slot's side picked up a valuable 3 points when beating Sunderland last time out in the Premier League, closing the gap on the top 4 to 3 points, and built on that success when convincingly defeating Brighton 3-0 in the FA Cup. While results this term have been below par, it was always likely to be a campaign of transition for the Reds. After spending close to £450 million on new additions last summer, Liverpool are looking to make some more exciting signings at the end of this season. But equally as important is keeping hold of their best players, and reports suggest that Dominik Szoboszlai's future could be in doubt. Szoboszlai eyeing bombshell Real Madrid switch. Szoboszlai, 25, has undoubtedly established himself as one of Liverpool's most important players. He's notched 10 goals and 7 assists in 30 appearances across all competitions this term and has shown no signs of slowing down. His versatility is also key for Slot, as the Hungarian international has filled in at right-back when needed this term, a position where Liverpool have been hit with multiple injury blows. However, speculation has been rife in recent months that Real Madrid are admirers of Szoboszlai and could launch an ambitious move for him this summer. And according to Szoboszlai's manager for Hungary, Marco Rossi, the dynamic playmaker views a potential move to the Bernabeu as a dream opportunity. Dominik is currently one of the best players in the ranks of Liverpool and the Premier League, thanks to his outstanding form, where he has developed a lot, and clearly, Rossi told Qatari outlet Win-Win, he is currently one of the best players in Europe and the world, and it is natural that there are clubs that will be interested in signing him. From what I have heard and what I know, and because of the very good and direct relationship I have had with Dominik since he started playing football as a child, Real Madrid was his dream. Dominik, ever since he started playing football, has had one dream, which is to play for Real Madrid. Liverpool on pole for Bundesliga sensation. Another Liverpool star whose future is in doubt is iconic figure Mo Salah. He has retaken his spot in the starting 11s, but his form this season has been disappointing, and clubs from Saudi Arabia and MLS want to make him their statement signing this summer. A big offer could feasibly see Salah leave Anfield this summer, and that's why the Reds are looking at wingers they could sign to come in and fill the void. One name at the top of their shortlist is RB Leipzig sensation Yan Diomande, who has scored 8 goals and provided 6 assists in 23 appearances this term. The 19-year-old has interest from Liverpool, Manchester United, Arsenal and Bayern Munich. He has a valuation of €100 million, £87 million, $119 million. And Leipzig won't entertain selling him for less. In a boost for Diomande's Premier League suitors, respected journalist Christian Falk suggests that Bayern's signing of Luis Diaz from the Reds last summer means they're unlikely to splash the cash on the youngster. I heard that Manchester City, Manchester United and Liverpool are all interested and can afford him, Diomande, Falk wrote in his latest column for CF Bayern Insider. Bayern Munich don't need a plan A. They need a plan B, so €100 million for a plan B behind Diaz is just too much money. But out of those clubs, Liverpool appear to be in pole position. On January 10th, Diomande said, "I want to play at Anfield. I want to play for Liverpool. I'm a big Liverpool fan. My father's dream is to see me play for Liverpool." Liverpool plot £50 million Nottingham Forest raid. In other news, Team Talk transfer insider Graham Bailey has revealed that Liverpool are primed to go head-to-head with Chelsea for the signing of Nottingham Forest centre-back Murillo in the summer. The interest in the Brazilian is described as strong and serious. Amid Forest's ongoing battle with relegation, Murillo could look to take on a new challenge next term. Chelsea and Liverpool have done more groundwork on Murillo than any other club over the past 12 months, with both sides even weighing up bids last summer. Liverpool beat Chelsea to Jeremy Jacquet and have Giovanni Leone returning this summer, but uncertainty around the futures of Ibrahima Konate and Joe Gomez means the Reds could still move for another centre-back. Sources insist Murillo remains firmly on their list. While no formal price tag has been set, we have been told Forest will seek more than £50 million, €57.5 million, $68 million for Murillo. Liverpool, most advanced Prem club in race for €100 million sensation, as Reds send officials on mission. Team Talk understands that a host of Europe's elite, including Liverpool, were in Germany over the weekend as the scramble for RB Leipzig sensation Yan Diomande intensifies, and the Reds have the most advanced interest of any Premier League side. The 19-year-old winger has become one of the most talked about young talents on the continent, completing a remarkable rise since swapping Spanish minnows Leganes for Leipzig last summer. Having only arrived in Europe just over a year ago, Diomande's development has stunned even those inside the Red Bull network. He's notched 9 goals and 6 assists so far this season and seems to be improving with every performance. Sources have told us that clubs are carrying out extensive due diligence on Diomande, with several recruitment teams admitting they are still building a full picture of the teenager due to his limited experience at top-flight level. The message is clear. Before anyone makes a move, they want every possible box ticked. Leipzig, however, are in no mood to entertain bargain hunters. As previously reported, suggestions that Diomande could be prized away for around €50 million in early 2026 were met with laughter internally. Those close to the club insist it will take double that figure, €100 million, £87 million, $119 million, before they even consider opening the door. Privately, senior figures at Leipzig believe Diomande is the most electrifying talent to enter their system since Erling Haaland, and the level of interest now circling him only reinforces that view. Liverpool's admiration is long-standing, and we can reveal their scouting presence in Germany was particularly strong again this weekend. Diomande's ability to operate off the right, where he has played much of his football in the Bundesliga, is seen as a major tick as the club continue to map out life after Mo Salah. However, Arne Slot's side are set to face serious competition for Diomande. Liverpool interest in Diomande, most advanced of Prem sides, Liverpool scouts were in attendance to watch Diomande find the net in Leipzig's 2-2 draw with Wolfsburg, but they were far from alone. Arsenal, Chelsea, Manchester United, Tottenham and Newcastle also sent officials, with several of those clubs having monitored him closely over the last 6 months. Even so, Liverpool's interest is viewed as the most advanced among the English sides, with their recruitment team already deep into the analytical phase. Some sources have attempted to downplay Bayern Munich's involvement, citing the scale of the fee Leipzig are expected to demand. However, we have been told the German champions remain firmly in the conversation and would be extremely reluctant to watch a player of Diomande's profile move to a Premier League rival. With the summer approaching and Diomande's stock rising by the week, the battle lines are already being drawn. Leipzig may be braced for offers, but they are equally confident they hold one of Europe's next superstar forwards, and they intend to make any suitor pay accordingly. Latest Liverpool news. Ole's blow, Bayern linked with Wirtz. Meanwhile, we revealed in an update earlier today that Bayern Munich are set to rebuff all advances for Michael Olise this summer. The Reds view Olise as their ideal successor to Salah, but they will be forced to pivot to one of 4 potential alternatives, of which Diomande is one. In other news, reports from Germany claim that Bayern remain interested in Liverpool star Florian Wirtz, after losing out in the race to sign him last summer. It's claimed that Bayern have been in contact with Wirtz's agent and father, making clear that they are waiting in case he becomes available to sign. Yan Diomande makes Liverpool transfer confession with Jurgen Klopp. Admission RB Leipzig Leipzig midfielder Yan Diomande has clarified comments linking him with Liverpool, revealing the Premier League club is his father's favourite rather than his own dream destination. RB Leipzig wonderkid Yan Diomande has been forced to backtrack on claims that Liverpool are his dream club. The 19-year-old has become one of Europe's most coveted young talents after bursting onto the scene in the Bundesliga. His displays have sparked rumours of a big money switch to the Premier League, with the Anfield outfit amongst those reportedly monitoring his situation. The Reds are one of a host of clubs mooted with a move, but Bundesliga giants Bayern Munich are also speculated to hold an interest. A clip recently surfaced on social media that set fans buzzing when the Ivory Coast youngster appeared to say he wants to play for Liverpool. However, in a chat with Bild, he's moved to clarify those remarks. He said, "People made it out to be my dream club, but first and foremost, it's my dad's favourite club. It was always his great wish to see me play there someday because he loves the atmosphere at Anfield. He always raved about Steven Gerrard. I was too young to see him play. We didn't even have a TV at home for a long time. I have a lot of respect for Liverpool, but my dream club right now is Leipzig." Legendary Liverpool boss Jurgen Klopp now serves as head of global soccer for the Red Bull organisation and has oversight of Leipzig amongst other clubs within their stable. Diomande dismissed any discussions with the German about Liverpool, but revealed his respect for the Champions League and Premier League winning manager. He shared, "No, not that, but we talk every now and then. He tells me to stay humble and keep working hard. It was always my dream to play on one of his teams. That's not quite possible now, but being so close to him now, talking to him, shaking his hand, it's incredible. He's a legend. Sometimes I feel like I'm in a movie." Liverpool have maintained a positive rapport with Leipzig, having exchanged players over the past decade. The arrivals from East Germany have proven fruitful, with Ibrahima Konate and Dominik Szoboszlai emerging as pivotal figures. Naby Keita, whose stint at Anfield was marred by injuries, became a fan favourite and left with a Premier League winners' medal. Meanwhile, both Konate and Szoboszlai have become integral members of Arne Slot's squad. The French centre-back's contract expires this summer, leaving Liverpool in a fight to retain Virgil van Dijk's understudy. Conversely, Szoboszlai has elevated his game since arriving on Merseyside, standing out as the star performer in an otherwise disappointing season for the Reds. Mohamed Salah said, "He is one of the best players in the world right now. It's good for everyone, and I hope we can do it again." Liverpool handed Yan Diomande transfer boost as rivals told to avoid move. Liverpool have been credited with an interest in RB Leipzig star Yan Diomande, but they could face competition from the likes Bayern Munich as they mull over a summer move. Bayern Munich have been told to avoid signing Liverpool target Yan Diomande ahead of a scramble for the winger's signature. The Ivorian, 19, has enjoyed a brilliant debut season for RB Leipzig this term. He has scored 9 goals and provided 6 assists in 24 appearances in all competitions since his arrival from Leganes. And that has seen a number of clubs, including Liverpool and Bayern Munich, sit up and take notice. But legendary former midfielder Lothar Matthaus is not convinced and does not believe Bayern should make a move. Speaking to Bild, he said, "It's said that Leipzig would only be willing to negotiate for Diomande if an offer of €100 million arrives. For a player who can't get past Diaz right now, that's too expensive. Bayern can save that money." Instead, he has suggested an alternative for the reigning German giants. Matthaus added, "I've heard Bayern are interested in Hoffenheim's Basumana Touré. That kind of signing would make sense to me. Touré has shown at TSG that he has potential. He could develop behind Luis Diaz and be built for the future." Away from Bayern, Diomande has also been linked with Liverpool, with it being suggested that he has ambitions of playing at Anfield one day. Speaking recently, he has clarified his previous comments about the Reds. He said, "People made it out to be my dream club, but first and foremost, it's my dad's favourite club. It was always his great wish to see me play there someday because he loves the atmosphere at Anfield. He always raved about Steven Gerrard. I was too young to see him play. We didn't even have a TV at home for a long time. I have a lot of respect for Liverpool, but my dream club right now is Leipzig. Diomande has also confirmed that while he has spoken with former Liverpool boss Jurgen Klopp, the German currently working for Red Bull, the pair have not discussed a future switch to Liverpool. He added, "No, not that, but we talk every now and then. He tells me to stay humble and keep working hard. It was always my dream to play on one of his teams. That's not quite possible now, but being so close to him now, talking to him, shaking his hand, it's incredible. He's a legend. Sometimes I feel like I'm in a movie." Club told to avoid Yan Diomande transfer as Liverpool handed $118 million boost. Yan Diomande has been in impressive form for RB Leipzig this season and has been linked with a move to Liverpool, with Bayern Munich also said to be keen on the Ivorian winger. Bayern Munich has been advised against pursuing Liverpool target Yan Diomande amid growing competition for the winger's signature. The 19-year-old Ivorian has enjoyed an impressive debut campaign for RB Leipzig this season. He has netted 9 goals and registered 6 assists in 24 appearances across all competitions since his move from Leganes. This form has caught the attention of several clubs, including Liverpool and Bayern Munich. However, legendary former midfielder Lothar Matthaus remains unconvinced and believes Bayern should steer clear, potentially boosting Liverpool's hopes of signing the teenage sensation. Speaking to Bild, he said, "It's said that Leipzig would only be willing to negotiate for Diomande if an offer of €100 million, $118.7 million arrives. For a player who can't get past Luis Diaz right now, that's too expensive. Bayern can save that money. Instead, he has proposed an alternative option for the reigning German champion," Matthaus added. "I've heard Bayern are interested in Hoffenheim's Basumana Toure. That kind of signing would make sense to me. Toure has shown at TSG that he has potential. He could develop behind Diaz and be built for the future." Beyond Bayern, Diomande has also been linked with Liverpool, with suggestions that he has ambitions of playing at Anfield one day. Speaking recently, he has addressed his earlier remarks about the Reds. He explained, "People made it out to be my dream club, but first and foremost, it's my dad's favourite club. It was always his great wish to see me play there someday because he loves the atmosphere at Anfield. He always raved about Steven Gerrard. I was too young to see him play. We didn't even have a TV at home for a long time. I have a lot of respect for Liverpool, but my dream club right now is Leipzig." Diomande has also revealed that while he has held conversations with former Liverpool manager Jurgen Klopp, the German currently employed by Red Bull, the two have not discussed any potential transfer to Liverpool. He continued, "No, not that, but we talk every now and then. He tells me to stay humble and keep working hard. It was always my dream to play on one of his teams. That's not quite possible now, but being so close to him now, talking to him, shaking his hand, it's incredible. He's a legend. Sometimes I feel like I'm in a movie."